that Nishkamta. How Ananda Nishkam Banate? I think she was asking Ananda Mohini. So, how Nishkam Ananda Banate. So my focus must be one, which has to be Nishkam. I don't want anything from you. Vilamangal Thakur was going to Chintani, Sakam, but he received it. So that is not a higher goal, but he will receive it. A person who wants to drink wine, drinks wine. Why in this world no one is talking? They say it is a freedom. Because you are using your mind. Your freedom of mind is there. And you want it. And you will getting it. Because if you think that I will do something, if your conviction is high, you will do something. I don't have money. How can I become a poor girl? How can I become the wife of a king? She becomes. This has been manifested with so many examples, especially I have learned from Sastiji. I hear him so much. I hear it from my Kripaluji Maharaj. So many examples are there. So the thing is that this intensity of the mind is so very critical. And it is not just for the sake of attaining the knowledge. It is walk the path. So if I have to attain anything, that's why it is not Gyan Marg, it is Bhakti Marg. Bhakti is the path of action. Vajtatu Seva. Seva is action. What action? Which makes the object of action happy. Object, the serf becomes happy. For the happiness. What makes him happy? I am working as per the desire. What makes him happy? I give completely whatever you say I do. So you don't have to say, I'll understand your need and I'll do. So this is seva. So I have to do some action. If I sit idle, so that is not going to be an action. Often, doing nothing is an action. If my serf says, you please sit down and don't do anything. So I am following the wishes. So, unki ichha mein ichha. If he says, you go away. So that is an action. If he says, you stay at the same place, don't move. That is an action. If he says, you come to me and do this job, that is an action. So some action-based work is going on. Means what is action? As per the wishes of this, I am working. So, bhakti. Gyan means I know that whatever he says, I'll have to do. But I am actually not jumping into the water. I know that how to swim, but I am not swimming. Then you will not get any result. You will only remain a pandit. You will not become a rasik. A rasik is someone who experiences, who continuously uses the mind to work there. Pandit doesn't go too far. It is very rudimentary. So our objective is not to become a pandit. Our objective is to become a rasik. Rasik is he actually acts, he works, he is putting the mind, he is going with his mind and doing so much of service over there. Some rasik will do a lot of physical activity. Some rasik will do no physical activity, staying in the jungle alone. Some rasik will do a lot of activity in the temple and what and other places. So rasik is doing some action by the mind, action by the body, but they are doing some action over there. Some action. If you have your ability to work, if you have some material facilities, you will act. Because this action, material action is not that very important. Because if you are serving Radharani with this transcendental anklet, which you cannot put a transcendental anklet on any deity, you have to think that I have got a simple anklet of 50 rupees and I am putting it on the deity. So you can think that I am putting a multimillionaire anklet on. That you have to think. So if your thought is there, so often you don't need to get a deity. Often a lot of people doesn't have a deity, but they want to put something on the ankle of Radharani or Krishna. They will put it. So that's an action. And Gyan, they only just speak. That's why Gyano Karma Anavritam. We have to know that much of Gyan which is used Anukulyana Krishna Nusilam Cheshta for Krishna, making Krishna happy. That's Cheshta. So only Gyan, Bhakti Uttama, you know that. Gyano Karma Anavritam Bhakti Uttama. So here we are actually trying to see the result. We are not just thinking of the theory, a specific result. Mind focused, I can do a lot of things. But what exactly we want to do, if we are not clear, we will not achieve the result. Bindamagar Thakur was very clear, he wants to attain Chintamani. He's doing some action.
Yeah. One more question, Prabhu. So for the mind intensity, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Sikshastakam like Trunadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Saishnana, Amanina Manadena, Kirtaniya Sada Harihi. So I mean, for the mind, as you mentioned that we have to be very intense what we want to achieve, and at the same time we need to make our mind to be very humble and meek, like what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, right, Prabhu? So that intensity will not spoil that. As you said, example like the demons will be very aggressive in reaching their goals, right? To reach like Brahma and all. They do lot of tapasya and all, and finally they can get achieve that. But that will be like a material thing. But the same way, if they can put the same intensity to achieve the bhakti side, they can get achieved that one also, right? So now the question is, Prabhu. Yeah. So now Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that we should be very humble and meek in order to achieve this kind of bhakti path, right? So in that case, then we always think that we are very lower, and but we cannot do that one, right, Prabhu? I mean, we should be humble then grass. I mean, how we can think that way and then move forward?
Now here the perspective is a little different. Jinadopi Sunichena means that is in the physical parlance. In the physical parlance, we are in this material world with this material body, we are doing a bhajan. So my ego must be absolute, means I am not an entity of this world. I don't need to show that I am a great person. Mr. Ajit Doval has gone to Pakistan. You know that Ajit Doval. 20, 30 years back, he went to Pakistan.
Yes.
He was a very senior person of Indian Army. He was on a big mission. But over there, if he starts saying that, hey, do you know who am I? Then his work will not be done. He is over there, he is staying there as a beggar, as an absolute beggar, because he is focused on his work. He's focused on his work. I'm just giving a loose example. Focused on his work. Our here focus is on Krishna. Our focus is on Krishna. So if I am trying to say that I have an entity, my entity is only Krishna Das. I do not have any connection with any other. And if I become smaller than anyone, everyone, so in this world, because this mind is very big enemy. If he says that someone is not giving me food or trying to really put me down, something, let them put me down, because I have got nothing, because I am completely dependent on God. God will give me. I am completely dependent on my goal. I don't have to fight for this body. Trinadapi Sunichana. So Mahaprabhu's thing, he is completely akinchan, means he doesn't used to niskintan. He never used to keep a single thing with him. It is not that Trinadapi Sunichana can happen keeping 1,000 rupees in the pocket. Mahaprabhu's thing is complete. If I have a lot of money in my pocket, how can I become Trinadapi Sunichana? I am not Trinadapi Sunichana because I have the ego of carrying 100 rupees in my pocket, which means that Mahaprabhu and his Goswamis never carried money with them, because money is this material world. I am absolutely not a part of this system. And if I say I am bigger than you, then I am actually putting myself. Basically, I am making myself aside from this system. Trinado Pisuninchen. I am not even thinking of anything. Means Trinadopi Sunichana means it is showing that you are so very patient. Whatever happens, your goal is to reach Chintamani. Your goal is to reach. Your focus is very much on there. Did Optipali Maharaj used to say that again and again, that if you are going for a goal, don't get yourself in fight or in relation to anyone else. A dog is moving from Bangalore to Delhi, Bangalore to Chennai, and Bangalore to Tirupati, say, wants to go and meet Tirupati. And in the process, he will feel hungry. And what happens? The dog will try to go into some garbage area, and if he goes to garbage area, he will see that another 5 dogs are like a lion, they are roaring from there. So he will, if he says, hey, you know, who am I? He will say, oh, I don't want, it's okay, I'm going. They will chase him. Still he will not fight. Even if he has the ability to fight, he may win the fight, he may lose the fight. If he loses the fight, he will get completely beaten at 10 different places. If he wins the fight, he will get a lot of food from the garbage. So what will happen? His ego will start coming up. So what he does, this is Kripalu Maharaj, who is another very strong propounder of Mahaprabhu's theory. This Shikshashtra used to teach us in different ways these things. That what he does, he says that my goal is to reach Tirupati. And he was hungry. He went to another village, so hungry. And he feels that this village is having no dogs possible. So he can see one garbage out there. He doesn't know as soon as he is able to. To maintain this body, I needed something. I will not do that because I am keeping my focus on Tirupati. So what happens if you used to take the food, fight with them, or get another girl dog and mate with her and then create another 10 puppies, then he will forget Tirupati. So we have to consider ourselves so lowly that I have got no connection with anybody, because this world always comes to you with a sword, selfish motive. If you are really helpful to someone, only then they will interact with you. Otherwise, they will either not helpful, they will fight with you. So I have no rag, no dvesh with anybody. The most important thing, I have no rag and dvesh with anybody. I am only rag, anurag with Krishna. So my job is with Krishna. If I do not want to put my mind anywhere, then automatically I will always think Trinadapi Sunichana doesn't mean that I am not Krishna Das. I am Krishna Das. You have big ego inside. I am Krishna Das. But in this world, you are nobody. You are nothing. You do not want to put yourself in any kind of activity with anything. If you think, they don't know that who am I could have defeated them. If you think like that, then your mind will create opportunities so that you will start a fight with them today or tomorrow. So it says that you will have to stay neutral with all of them. So neutrality is the cause. Because your mind, if you say I am lowly, it doesn't mean that you will start serving the trin, the grass. Trinadopi Sunijana. Means your mood will be like that. If I say that I am bigger than that, so I have to consider that I am so very lowly. I have no power. I do not have any power to fight with this world. So why do I feel Trinadopi Sunijana? if I feel that yes, I am big, then my mind will take me towards a fight with them. It's a problem. I cannot use my mind over there. Neither I can use my mind that I am a servant of this world. Right? A sadhu will never say that I am a Krishna Das, I am this Chandal Das, this Chandal, or some terrorist says that you are my Das. Obviously, we will say, don't do anything. I have no connection with them. I have no connection because my focus has to be with Krishna. If my focus gets changed to a hooligan who is, or a gunda in this world, then basically my mind will get connected to the gunda. Basically, my mind has to stay neutral to this world. No rag, no dvesh. And along with that, I will consider myself, actually, I am a very lowly, and that's why I am here. And my job is to reach Krishna and not get connected to anything and everything in this world, including my family. And that's the reason why sannyas is so important. Sannyas means I have to leave them, because otherwise the family has expectations from me. They have selfish expectations from me. And because why? Because I have shown them that I am not so lowly. I have got some ability to serve you, to help you. No, actually I do not have any ability. Only Krishna can help anybody. I cannot help anybody. I cannot help my son. I cannot help anybody. I cannot even help myself. It is only Krishna who can help myself. So I am so low that I have no power. I have nothing. But it is very difficult for us to say. But this is what is our Shastra says. Or Mahaprabhu or Radharani says that I have no power. Krishnadas Kaviraj also says, I am so lowly, apuni sharkit. And that is true. We have millions of births, we have been so lowly. We have been in hell. And now we have become human beings. Now we are thinking that I have become great. No, it cannot be. So it is true that it is really that I had been a most worst hellish kid, hellish insect. And today I am something. But I'm actually not this. I am very lowly. So my focus will not be that I am something. My focus will be on my goal, just like Chintamani. He was not thinking that he was a very lusty person. His father has died and his Shraddha ceremony has been done. And he was not thinking any of this. His focus was very clear. I must reach Chintamani as a lusty person's thought. And the lusty person, their thought, a terrorist thought that I will kill all the people in Taj Hotel at 2611. Because their focus was so clear that come what may, we will do our focus. My job is to see 100 people killed. So they are very focused on that goal. They are not worried about. Billamangal was not worried about that he will sink in the river. He will be flown out. He will be, the river, turbulent river will blow him away. But he didn't think about that. But he was so very much completely focused. It is unthinkable. You see, Mahaprabhu, in that cold winter, he crossed the river in Navadvip and went for his sannyas. He crossed the river. Why? Because of their conviction. He was to go. In general time, people would think, why at night time, nothing, it is so cold, how can I go? It happened for, in Bengal, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. He crossed this Damodar river in the midst of such heavy rainy season. Nothing was there. He crossed the river. His story was also there. He's convicted, very much deep focus. And such kind of people become successful in life. Or they do something. Either they're terrorists, and Dawood Ibrahim, you see. In India, he's staying, he did so many major, creating problems for India. But definitely, they had Osama bin Laden. They have got certain focus. The only thing is that focus is for destruction, but they are very focused on their goal. 9/11. How can you think? Taking 5 flights and ramming into the World Trade Center. Can any general people think? You can think that what kind of mindset these people had, or they have been directed towards the direction. So similarly, we ourselves can feel so many things. That if we get so very much focused on certain things, nowadays we do more spiritual activities and less material activities. But still there is a optimal balance. But a lot of things are there which are happening not because we have money or not because we have some power to do those things, but because of the power of mind these are happening. That's where this mantra comes into picture. We have to think of the mantra. First chant the mantra and then think of the mantra. First is Naam, then slowly the Roop will start manifesting, or we listening the Katha, the Roop will start coming in the mind, then Gun, then Leela. Leela means then actually we'll start working. The action starts in. Before that it is only more like Pandit. I'm just knowing. When Leela comes, we are actually doing the action. And that's where the Bhakti starts flowering. Leela, we are actually seeing. Seva, physically we do Seva. Oh, very good. Some lot of Vaishnavas are taking food, but I am not doing any Seva. Oh, very good. So many people are taking food. This is Mahatma in ISKCON. But what are you doing? You are seeing that. These are very good, very good. Once you start washing the plates or something, you bring some 10 kg of rice or 100 kg of something. So then you will feel, you'll feel the difference. Not because you have spent some money, but you feel that you have a desire that I will do this thing. So many things that comes within the mind, that I'll see the happiness in the mind, I'll see them fade, I'll see them. So in the Leela also same thing happens. Actually the action starts taking place. Radha and Krishna is going at night, Avishad is going on. So whatever Krishna, we say Krishna Leela. What is the Krishna pastimes of Krishna? What is pastime of Krishna? Pastimes of Krishna is not Krishna Naam. Pastime of Krishna is not Krishna Gun, not Krishna's Roop. What is pastime of Krishna? We say Krishna pastimes. The books are written. It is Leela. So we are Bhagavat. What we are seeing? Only again, a lot of people feel sleepy. But when there is Ras Leela going on, Damodar Leela going, people are so happy. When some only speeches are going on, people doesn't feel that. They don't, not so very much interesting. So movies, anything moving, something is happening. We know website, we have a dynamic website, static website. After some time you stop seeing them. The same thing is, okay, you don't understand. The static, dynamic, so Leela comes in. So action comes in. So Tinadu Pisunichi, that part of it. The major part of it is that no rag dvesh with anybody. The example I gave for Tirupati dog is that the dog actually reached very fast because he did not consider himself as an enemy to any dog. Neither this dog considered himself any friend of any dog. Neither this dog considered himself that I can actually defeat them or I can make friendship with them. Their mind was not on those dogs. His mind was only on some food, but then he realized that if I focus on the food, then either I'll have to fight with some dogs or make friendship with some dogs. So it's better I will not have food and I'll focus on Tirupati. And he reached Tirupati, which takes 30 days, he reached in 5 days. So why? Because he has not used his mind on any other thing. Neither on himself that I am a dog. He only considered that I am a devotee of Tirupati Balaji. That's all he thought. I am a Krishna Das. I have to reach my Krishna fast. So, a Krishna Das has no connection with anybody. So it is best to become lower than everybody. You stay in your world very happily, be there, that's fine. And I am neutral to them. I am not even lower than you, means I am having any connection with you. I am neutral to you. But also I am lower. In front of them, I am lower. So I will not use any of my, just like Mr. Doval has never used any of his powers to say that I am such a big commander in Indian Army. And you are shouting at me because he is acting as a beggar. So similarly, we have to feign ourselves. Feign ourselves. We do not have to show ourselves that I am a great man in this useless material world. And if I do that, if Mr. Doval would have shown that I am a great personality in Pakistan, then obviously you will have to get him interacted. He want to have less and less interaction with people. He's only focused on his job. If students also does that and devotees also does that, the devotees should not put them. Some rich people come, and Shastri says, oh, big man has come. And some people says, oh. But there are some people who will remain very down to earth, will not do anything, will stand beside normally. I remember in Kripalu Ashram, one person gave 50 crore rupees 30 years back. 50 crore means today's it is maybe 300 crores. And no one knew who that person was. And Maharajji made it very clear. Whosoever gives 1 rupee or 1 crore rupee is same too. Because here everyone is Krishna Das. There is no one having higher money or lower money. Because what is being provided here is Krishna Prem. So you can buy Krishna Prem with 1 rupee or 1 lakh rupees, 1 crore rupees. Krishna Prem is obtained by your bhakti. So anyone who is having higher bhakti will go. So whatever material things you bring is irrelevant. So that's why he used to, after a long time I came to realize that he is a person with just a simple dress. He used to work, he had a big business, family business, and he gave away everything. Maharajji actually gave him his own previous room to him that you stay there. Then I came to know, oh, this is the person. Very absolutely normal. There is no way. So Trinadapi Sanijana comes in, maybe you will push him, hey, please go from here, please bring that. He'll bring like that. He will not say that I gave 50 crore rupees over here and maybe 10,000 people have not given 50 crore rupees together. I am giving 50 crore. You are asking me to bring that bag. He never says that. So which means he is just like if you stand on a grass, the grass never speaks. So our mood must be like that. And why should I bring? You go and bring. Oh. No, he will not allow. Oh, I am so fortunate that someone is giving me some work. In this world, I am useless. Let me do some seva work. Because they are not staying in material world, spiritual world. They are so feeling happy to clean the toilet. Maybe he is a millionaire cleaning the toilet. And Maharaj used to do that. I remember in Kripalu Ashram. MS, MD, PhDs in US when we were doing food service. I myself was also having a lot of qualification. And I used to see such people. And people who are managing the food area, they're class 7 pass, 5 pass, but they know how to cook and manage these things. And Maharaj used to ensure that those PhDs and MDs, they won't do that thing. When this program will take place, they'll have to follow the orders of these absolutely less educated, materially educated people. That you do this, if you carry this thing, come with me. So he may be a person earning $250,000 and serving Maharajji with thousands and hundreds of lakhs of dollars. And that person who is actually going behind him, carrying a bucket with him. Because at that time, that seva is going. Other time, okay, you will be given very high. But when some actual work is going, project is going on, you are under him. And if you are not following him, you can be scolded, you can be put out of the project. So it was very clear. So this Trinadapi Sunichandra used to happen over there very aggressively. So it doesn't mean that I actually become lower than the grade of person, but it's a kind of this hitting my ego. I have to see that within my ego. I used to often see that when Maharaj used to, a lot of Katha used to go on, and some big rush is there, and I was trying to enter somewhere to see somewhere, in the crowd to see something, and someone comes and pulls me. Hey, what? I somehow was trying to make a space, so I gave him the space, and please you go. Then I used to feel so happy that I am following the orders of my Gurudev to become Trinadapi Sunichandra. And I am not saying I also have power, I'll throw you out and then I'll go and see what is happening there. Then what happened on that day? When I did like that, because my mind was feeling that I am following the orders of my Gurudev, I feel that another three people, no, you can't come. They gave me space and they took me forward. So I can see. I was crying over there. Cry was very normal for a lot of people. Because we are always continuously doing action without mind and ego. I was feeling better. I told my Kishore Didi that this thing happened. He said, you see, if you follow the mode of Mahapurush Gurudev, and if you really are able to control your ego, you really start seeing results immediately. But you don't do that. So, Trinadapi Sunichandra, this part, no rag, no dvesh with anybody. This example Maharaj Ji used to give us a number of times. So we can't, just normally we can't understand Trinadapi Sunichandra. And Amani Ramanande. Why? Because I will, in this world, I have got no connection with anybody. But I lose by giving respect to someone. I lose nothing. I lose nothing by giving respect to someone. He might say something in the line of my medical or engineering qualification. But here, I am not a doctor, neither I am an engineer. He is telling wrong or right. I give him respect. Listen. He tells something which maybe I have worked for 10 years, so I will not argue with him and give him Amanina Manadena. He is not eligible to get any respect. He is telling wrong things. But I will give him respect because I have got no business. I have got no business with engineering or medical profession in that area. So I will stay cool, give him respect, and I will work out from that place. Mahaprabhu himself showed Kashanan Saraswati, 10,000 or 60,000 devotees in Benares, Kashi. Mahaprabhu came and sat where people used to wash their feet. And everyone was waiting some great Pandit will come and sit in the between and will have Shastrak. By seeing Mahaprabhu's Trinadapi Bhav, he showed that Trinadapi Bhav to them. He said, I am not eligible to sit with you. You are great Pandits of Kashi. It is not that he was making mockery of them. He is really saying, in this world, getting so much of knowledge, so much of followers, is not a small thing. You have been able to sway so many people. So many people follow. I am just a poor person. I know nothing. My Gurudev told me so many things. I said, I am a very wretched person. I am very stupid fool. Please allow me to take the name of my Lord. I cannot do anything else. Mahaprabhu said, let me allow to sit me here because I am not eligible to sit with any of you. By seeing only this mood, all 80% of those people swayed in favor of Mahaprabhu. Remember this part. Then Prakashananda Saraswati himself took him. Please come, because he is so humble that it is contagious. by seeing someone's mood, other people's mood starts becoming. That is the conviction of a devotee and God, that we will show our mood in such a way that others will get attracted. And it is, I cannot act, it has to be from the heart, Mahaprabhu is doing. If I act, others will not get swayed. So I have to live that I am, and live life in such a way that I am so much humble. Really, I have to become humble, and all will become humble around. And after that, when Mahaprabhu was taken there, then that, I forgot the sloka, that very beautiful sloka where he gave, I think nearly 20 odd different ways of that particular verse of Bhagavad Gita, which later on he gave 61 different explanations to Sanatana Goswami later. So first you have to bring those people into the level, become humble. If you feel that I am egoistic, I cannot discuss with the ego. First, the Shraddha has to come. So Prakashana Saraswati first built a Shraddha for Mahaprabhu. Initially he was very volatile and rigid. That he was, because he was an egoistic person, and Mahaprabhu kept no ego with him. So if we have to really do something, we are not doing preaching, then we have to say somebody. We are only answerable to God. If I am egoistic, God will know that. And if I am humble, God will know that. Nam namakari bhavutani jaswara posaktistattat. In the name itself, he is there. And why he is not coming? Because I have my ego. I think I am someone else. I am not considering myself as a Krishna Das. So I am completely surrendered to you, my Lord. So that's what Mahaprabhu said. Trinadapi Sunichana, mood, if we have, I am your Das. Das means I am your servant. I am a humble servant, just like a pet dog. Dante Trinadhari, like a blade of straw in the between the teeth. Rup Sanatan Goswami. Rup Sanatan, that Amara, the other guy. So Rup and Sanatan in Ramkeli, they fell flat, at least 10 feet away from Mahaprabhu, like a pet animal. And this is reality. That is the thing must happen. Means any Vaishnava must worship any other Vaishnava in the same way. Because if I say that I am a greater Vaishnava, so I will not know. I am Trinadapi Sunichana. I don't care who is there in front of me. And this mood has to be continuous. So if that happens, Krishna will come. Because my mind is getting removed of all these vibrations which says that I am a Brahmin, I am an engineer, I am a human, and I am all these things. All these egos has to go. How it will come? Why? Dandavat Pranam. Real Dandavat Pranam with putting a straw of grass. Please have mercy on me. Not like Pyamo, not just right Pyamo. It is called right now, Pyamo. Please accept my humble obeisances. You don't have to be a pandit like Pyamo. You have to do it from the heart and mind. So, it's not, I just give an example because people, such kind of so humble people, you won't find everywhere. But humble people, maybe you might have seen somebody. All of us have some humility to some extent. But you can identify that who across 50, 100 devotees, who is a very humble devotee. We have to learn from them humility. Because we'll not have to learn how to do chanting. We focus on chanting, we forget humility. That's why Kripalu Maharaj said to us that name is not going to give you any result. Because Mahaprabhu himself said, enter into name, the third verse of Shikshastak is meditated. And none of us follow the third verse. And none of us know how to reach the third verse, activate the third verse. So that's why Maharaj says that Bahu janma karo jodi Shravan Kirtan kabu na pabe Krishna pade purana. Aparad, because I am not humble. Maharaj said very clearly. So don't just waste time just by simple chanting names. You're chanting names and someone comes and you're fighting with him. Do you think that you're taking the name of a person who wants to see you in such a humble mood? He doesn't want to see you in such a egoistic mood, but you are giving him so much of unhappiness. You're taking so much of names and you are not humble. That's why Bahu janma karo jodi aparad ache prochur. People who are not taking name, even they are better. People who are taking names and disrespecting Krishna, it is even bad. So if you take name properly. Unless and until your Gurudev says just follow, just Mahaprabhu, just follow. Take the names just like ABCD. Primary class. Just write ABCD 10 times. Yes. Next 16 rounds, complete. That's all. You are not being asked. When you know the reality of the names, Trinada, Vishwanich, and all these moods you come to know, you're reading every day, then you should know that your Guru must tell you. He just not teach you Sikshastra. Guru must tell you clearly that what is the meaning. It is the meaning Mahaprabhu said to Swarup Damodar that your name, you have given so many names and every name has the potential to provide. You come with the name, but you cannot manifest yourself because I am not humble. Which means taking name is not important. We are becoming humble is more important. So Guru has to tell you that how you have to take the name. So this is not said, and Mahaprabhu said it, but none of the Gurus speak these words. I am telling not my word, I am telling Balaji Maharaj's word. I am nobody to comment on any Guru or any. I am exactly verbatim I am using the words. Because I used to follow him like Chatak, his words. 24 hours we used to listen to it. So many, even today I listen to it. So very logical. And exactly used to pick up from the verses. But this is what it is. This is what it is. So no illogical things. It's very logical. And that's the reason why you are not getting. So no rag, no dvesh. So Trinaka Pisunichana comes there. So somehow today, very beautiful speeches of Shastriji and Bhattaji, and this part came up, Villamangal Thakur. So I thought that this is so very important, and you picked up such an important thing, Trinaka Pisunichana, my favorite area. Not just Trinaka Pisunichana, but connected to verse 2, the verse 3 is important. Verse 3 alone is not that important. One, for what reason I want to become Trinaka Pisunichana, I must know that. If I have a reason to become Trinaka Pisunichana, then it is useful. Otherwise, no one will give just for the sake of giving respect. I give respect to someone. What am I going to get? What I get out of is that because I am someone else, I have no reason to fight with anyone. I give respect. Every respect to him. I will not put my head in anything, not only of this world, not of heaven, not of Brahmalok, Pitrulok, not of Vaikunt, not of Dwarka, Mathura, Ayodhya, Saketlok, only of Braj. My mind gives respect to everybody, not only of any lok, but also of Braj. In the Braj, I will do some action. In other places, I have no action. I have no action. Real Bhagavatam says that he starts doing action in all the places. And he says, I will not do this action. He became Indra. He became Brahma. You remember? He did so much of action. He doesn't like that action. So we can do a lot of actions here, fight with some people, make some people aware of something. Later on you'll find this is useless. Let's do some action only for Krishna. in the land of Krishna in Goloka or in Gokul. No other action is required for it. Focus must be in that place. So it requires a guru of that order to really carry the disciple to that level. Not all gurus are Mahapurush. None of us are Mahapurush. But I met a Mahapurush. Dipandu Maharaj was a Mahapurush, without any doubt. And all the great saints we see, we still feel they may be Mahapurush, but we still feel that they are still doing bhajan to attain perfection. So we can't say clearly that they are Mahapurush means was already achieved perfection. They can immediately, right now, they can go to Siddha Sarup and reach there. If they, so it is just like Siddha Bhavas, no? They are attained. So we can't say that we don't know they are Siddha Sarup, but yes, Kripalu Maharaj, I have been that fortunate. He was a Siddha, no doubt about that. And so many things which you used to speak, they really goes very inside my heart. So anyway, so a lot of beautiful speeches and introductions went on. Any specific questions? Because Vrindavan Mahimamrit possible today. We have time for Vrindavan Mahimamrit.
Thanks for wonderful explanation about this topic, Prabhu. Really, it's help a lot. And Prabhu, if time permits, this 9 o'clock. We're going to have another class, I think, right? 9:30 something.
We do wrap up session of the day at 9:15. Wrap up session.
Then I will join that meeting and then I will ask one more question, Prabhu, that time. Now I have to go to temple now. Okay.
Okay.
I will join that time.
Then 9:15.
Yes, 9:15.
We will discuss. So Vrindavan Mahimamrit today we have done beautiful discussions. So Ananga Moini Mataji, if you have any questions, we can discuss that too. Krishnavan Prabhu is going to temple.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare